Well, the people who live and work on what used to be the Brunswick Naval Air Station have some concerns tonight about that accidental release of firefighting foam yesterday.
It happened at a building called Hangar 4, and the foam contains PFAS chemicals, which can be dangerous for the environment and for people's health. News Center Maine's Pearl Small spent the day in Brunswick to learn more about what people there are facing. Hi, Pearl.
Hey, Sam and Brian. All day we've been watching the continued cleanup process happening here. And according to the Midcoast Regional Redevelopment Authority, it could be days before they know the full effects of this spill. But according to town officials and residents, their biggest concern is the risk to the drinking water. Murrah says their initial investigation, assisted by the Department of Environmental Protection and Clean Harbors, shows the spill likely did not contaminate drinking water, but it did contaminate sewer and storm systems. However, town representatives note this is the third spill at Brunswick Landing since 2012, and some of the hangars, which also contain this foam, lie much closer to the town's water supply. Town representatives say they want action to prevent a further spill. Murrah says they have the same goals, but they are required to follow recommendations from the National Fire Protection Agency, which favors the foam and would make this change difficult.
If the rules change where these types of facilities don't need a foam system, then that would be a great way to not have these incidences happen again.
And I don't know exactly what, as a council member, as a elected official, I can truly do other than make sure it doesn't happen again.
At last night's city council meeting, councilors voted to develop a plan to address this crisis. Tonight, the Department of Environmental Protection is telling me that they did cut off the water supply to a nearby well field, but that's just temporary. They will be testing the water, and the results will take a few days to come in. Live in Brunswick, Pearl Small, News Center, Maine.